Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel, Pure Lunacy. It's been a minute. I'm excited to be here with you guys. I'm excited to sit here during this video. And I'm excited that Spirit led me here today. Honestly, I've been trying to prepare for this reading all day and I've been in such apprehension. It's midnight and I just now sat down to finally be obedient to it. So I did a pre-read earlier and I'm going to shuffle while actually not yet. I did a pre-read earlier and the cards that fell out were highly indicative of a love reading. So I'm going to let Spirit dictate what kind of reading we do tonight or this morning. Good morning, by the way. Um, so yeah, magic hour. Let's go with it. There's a certain kind of magic about this moment and about the stillness and the sacredness of this time. I know myself, I'm very introverted. I'm a night owl. Highly intuitive, highly sensitive, and so this time of the day is always like a gentle hug. Um, It reminds me of staying up at night, just looking at the moon and feeling like I knew a secret that no one else knew, and I was the only one awake to hear it. Just magic happens while everyone else is asleep. And so, if you're with me and you're tapping in and tuning in at any moment in any given time, know that that energy of this magic will carry out into the reading, and I'm grateful to be here. So, without further ado, my name is Andres. Thank you for being here on my channel. I'm a psychic medium and intuitive healer. I do a lot of different things, but ultimately I am incredibly psychic and I am incredibly passionate about spirit and about alchemy and ascension and consciousness. So today's reading, I'm not quite sure. Again, Spirit did give me some lovey-dovey energy earlier, but welcome. I do channel a lot, and I've been mostly channeling without the cards, which is why you guys have not seen a whole lot of me on YouTube. I've been busy on TikTok and Instagram and Snapchat, and I know people are like, Snapchat, what? I get the most traction on Snapchat. I spend a lot of time over there. I'm allowed to be the most free and the most authentic, and so most of the time, yes, what did I say? The Lovers in Judgment. I get an opportunity to choose with the lovers on the bottom of the deck, so that's where we're going to end it. Spirit already told me what kind of reading this is, but I'm already tapping into spirit and channeling. I tend to get really cold when I start to channel, and I'm actually shaking right now, so Spirit's telling me this is big energy. We have a lot to bring in. I came prepared tonight. So grab your blankies if you're in midnight too, or even if it's the morning for you, whatever time it is. Grab your drink, grab your snack, grab your blanket, hunker down. Excuse me, guys. I am getting over getting sick, hence my voice. So I'm going to do the very best that I can tonight to push through this into channel and to read. So yeah. My name is Andres, for those of you that don't know me. My name is still Andres, for those of you who do. It never gets old, and I bet you guys hate it, but this is my channel, so I'm grateful that you're here. There's been so many themes and so many things that I've just been channeling and picking up on in the collective, mostly regarding to the twin flame journey and the twins, the divine masculine and divine feminine. There's been heavy attacks in the community, spiritual attacks, physical even, unfortunately. But with that, see, and there goes my throat chakra. I'm going to cleanse this space before I even tap into any of this energy. So bear with me, my lovey loves. I'm going to play some music in the background and keep it down so that I don't get copywritten, because people are petty when you show up and you bring your gifts and your kindness and your love to platforms instead of people saying thank you and choosing to consume consciously and kindly. People are getting entitled and frustrated and annoyed with things not being a production. So if that's what you're looking for on my channel, my lovey, I'm going to tell you right now that it is indeed not. I'd rather not waste your time. Or mine. So yeah, there's that. Stroll to the beat of my own drum. I flow and I move with spirit, and I move into this space with love and with kindness. And so those are the intentions for this space. I'm feeling a lot of new energy tap into this, which is exciting. Welcome. You will learn very quickly that I'm unedited, unfiltered, and unconventional. So, pure lunacy, hence my, the name of the channel, the name of my business. Everything's crazy until it's not. So, I am doing a liquid smudging spray tonight instead of actual smudge because my lungs need a little breaky break. So, we're going to cleanse this space really quick. I've got both of my fur babies on each side of me, guarding me and protecting me. So Spirit's saying to get comfortable. This reading is protected. Thank you. This reading is protected. This reading is protected. It sure is. Alright, so guys, I'm going to do a little sound healing really quick. Cleanse the space. Set an intention for our time together, and we're going to jump in. Today's going to be pretty to the point because it's midnight and I'm tired and my nose is stuffy, but Spirit's calling me here, so we're saying okay. So if you're up with me right now, what I do want to say really quick before I jump in is this, and I kind of touched on it earlier, but I was going on a tangent, so I apologize. My sense of community has so deeply been rooted lately in YouTube and just social media. And that sounds really sad, but the reality is this: I am very introverted, I am very busy, and I'm very sensitive. And so I can't physically be surrounded by a lot of people in the physical form, which makes me sad because I deeply desire to connect. And so I found that my connection comes best through this platform, through social media, through being able to speak and having people respond and watch at their own leisure, and vice versa. I download and process and chew on a lot of information and things throughout the day, and so it's important for me to keep my channel clear, and it's important for me to keep my relationship with Spirit sacred and not fabricated and not monopolized and not bought. And so I show up to this space in service to the divine. I show up to this space in service to my higher and greatest calling, and in service to your higher and greater selves, which is why you're here. And though I'm not your traditional person, I want to tell you that I have so much to offer. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for trusting me in this journey, and I'm honored and I'm delighted. And yeah, I'm not here to prove myself. I'm not here to prove any point to anybody. I'm here to move and operate the way that Spirit calls me to. So that's what we're doing tonight. Being able to do these readings, oftentimes I feel so alone, and not lonely because I don't feel lonely. I'm very happy. I'm very joyous. I have a lot that I interact with in my life, almost too much sometimes. But I do feel alone in the sense of there are not many people in my physical world that are on this path, that are on this journey, that hold these beliefs, that are pursuing a sacred and a purposeful life. And so that community for me has been social media, and I've been so grateful for it because there are literally days where I've not been able to get out of bed, or where I've been in car accidents and heartbreaks and things like that, where I don't have anybody to pick up the phone and call. And I'm sure there are going to be a lot of people on the end watching this that know me directly and personally that'll be like, what do you mean you can pick up the phone and call me? But can I really? Because there's really nobody who knows me deeply who's taken the time. People show up with their hands out and with expectations and judgments of who I am and how I should show up in their life. And I give and I give and I give, and I have not found scenarios in which people have given and loved me back in the same way. And that's been part of my own journey and part of my own divine feminine calling, is to learn to balance the energy and the things that I give, and to be open and receptive to love and to kindness and to the universe, regardless of the way that people treat me when they're in their shadow. So with that being said, I'm going to continue to speak. I'm going to continue to share. I'm going to continue to show up to this space in the timing that I can and in the timing that Spirit will have me. And I'm just incredibly grateful for this journey and for all of you. So yeah, without social media, which sounds so stupid, but it's true. Without social media, without this community, without you guys, I would be so very sad. And I'm emotional because it's true. I would be very isolated. I would feel like I am the weirdest and the craziest person out here. But I've just been able to connect with so many beautiful, like minded souls. And so, yeah, I think this is for you. Because Spirit's telling me it's important to acknowledge the good. So I'm acknowledging the good. We just went through a new moon in Pisces and I'm crying already. Jeez. Hello, you guys. It has been an emotional week and I've been in such a good mood and such high vibrational energy, but also just this deep cracking open of my heart space and this deep releasing and this deep acceptance and just cleansing and saying goodbye to the past and things and people of the past. I was dancing in my bathroom today, which is one of my favorite things to do. I dance every single day. That is my way to move my energy, to connect with my ancestors in spirit, and to heal and cleanse my body. And as I was dancing, I kept listening to the same song on repeat over and over and over. And for me, I feel music in my body. And I know that there's a word for it, and I can't think of it right now. But was physically feeling it, and as I was dancing to this, I felt in my chest my heart literally crack open, and I started full body shaking and sobbing out of nowhere in the middle of dancing. And so I picked up on this energy that I said, wow, I didn't even know what to do with it. I think really for me this was energy that was brand new that I hadn't quite felt before. And so I think I'm tapping into collective energy and also my own, and saying that there are really big shifts happening right now. This energy is new and things are coming in ways that we've never seen before. And it's going to require us to move in ways that we've never moved before. So if you're here, thank you for being here. Thank you for being brave and moving differently with me. Um, Pardon me, I get little hiccups when I'm on par. And thank you for being bold and being, yeah, just brave and taking a chance. I understand what it's like to be looked at as a crazy person. I know what it's like to be looked at as a weirdo. I know what it's like to not have anybody for miles understand you, even remotely. I do. And it's not about being liked and loved. I am incredibly loved. I am incredibly liked, but I am not understood. And that's been incredibly hard for me. So, with the intentions tonight, I hope that you feel understood in this space. I hope that this space is sacred for you. I hope that it's peaceful. I hope that it's healing. I hope that it's calming to your nervous system. We live in a world and an age where everything is bombarding us from left to right, from marketing to sales to light to sound to buses, everything, right? 1313 on my timer as I just looked down. 13 is the number of the divine feminine. So welcome in my divine feminines. Um, if you're cross watching about divine feminine, welcome in as well, my divine masculines, because I know y'all watch me. And I'm grateful. I love you both. So anyway, yeah, I think that's that. I know that that was a little bit of a side tangent rant, but like I said, I'm just picking up on the energy and sharing and feeling what I feel called to 1313 feminine energy ushering us in with newness. So spirit, I've got a couple new decks here, so I'm excited to work with these. Bear with me as we go, but I'm going to ring the sound bowl and call in spirit and pray over our time together 14 minutes in. I can talk when I'm ready to talk. Yep. Otherwise, I can be a mute. There is really kind of no in between with me, but Spirit's saying we made you that way when we, yeah, we're going to leave it there. So, ringing the bell. I'm seeing an image of a rainbow right now. Divine Creator of light and love, please protect and guide this space. Please give me clear and decisive. Please give me clear and concise messages. Please help me sift through any distraction that may be lingering in my energetic field. I ask that you seal my space. Anything and all things that attach to me must be in vibrational match to remain in my space. If not, please let them leave in peace. All right. Spirit, I ask that you give me the messages most helpful for our collective today, or those. No, Spirit said not collective. This is not a collective message, okay? This is not going to resonate for everybody. So there's that as a disclaimer. Please give me clear and concise messages and help me articulate clearly what it is that you want me to channel and articulate tonight for our greatest and highest good. And yeah, Spirit, what is it that you want us to know? I'm already opening things again intuitively. I'm really not sure. I mentioned the divine feminine. Sorry, you guys, I just got distracted. A light kind of flashed, so that maybe something's about to get your surprise. I can't talk. See, I have like this nervous, excited energy. So something is coming in that's going to make you nervous, excited. I'm hearing Spirit say, I'm getting heavy energy that I'm like having. Here's what's happening. Excuse me, you guys. Catch my breath and yawn. So something about this is going to be overwhelming or tiring. Maybe you're in an overwhelmed or tired state. I know I am right now. One of the decks I'm going to be using is the Wild Woman Oracle. So I know that we've got some feminine energy in here, probably mostly feminine, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this briefly. With the rainbow energy, Spirit's telling me something about a promise. So maybe, oh, okay. And I'm going to bring this up because there was I don't know her name, and I'm so sorry. If you ever come across this video, please let me know, because it's coming up and your message inspired another message from me from Spirit. So thank you for that. There's a woman who shared on her YouTube today how the seeds that we've sown, which is a message I've literally been talking about for probably a good year now, if not more too, are coming into fruition. And this woman had planted flowers, Witch of the Winter Wood, with healing. Yes, so this is a time of healing. Also, black and gold, black and gold. This was the theme of the two cards that I pulled, asking Spirit what kind of reading. 1717 on the clock. And I don't know if you guys can see. I don't want to mess with my station too much here, but I've got a black and gold cloth, and my deck that I'm using right now is black and gold. So something significant about black being like a rebirth cover. I'm hearing a veil. Okay. Veil energy and gold. Something. Whoa. Thank you, Spirit. Something about it being divine. It being. Sorry, friends. Angelic, even. Okay. So my channeling's a little scattered tonight, but that's all right. We're just going to go with it. I got 3 of these cards that popped out. So I think I'm going to start the message with this energy, and then we're going to pop into some tarot and get more specifics. And then I'm going to pull some more oracle and go from there. All right. So like I said, this energy feels scattered. And it feels like there's a lot of tiredness, a lot of resistance, a lot of just feeling detached. I'm getting a picture of a buoy as I sway back and forth. That's what the energy feels like, a picture of a buoy out at sea at night, just kind of swaying too. And so something about this darkness, again, something about this energy is being hidden, is significant. With the black and the gold, there's light and there's dark. So we're going to start off with the first card that I pulled, which is Witch of the Winter Wood, which stands for healing. And I know this is not the best visual, you guys, so sorry about it. But that's card number 18. So 8 and 1 is 9 together. 9s are symbolic of change and transformation, endings and beginnings. They're also symbolic of wish fulfillment. So perhaps this is something regarding a wish. You're just waiting for this wish to come in, or okay, this is really, really weird and random, but if you're anywhere near my age, you've probably seen Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and there's the world in which they visit of like the milk and honey, where there's cookies and candy and all this stuff, and there's like this warm river of milk that runs through. But while they're on the boat, the milk, this river of milk, and they're going through this land of milk and honey, so to speak, and this boat, this raft made of these sweet treats is like rocking them to sleep. So I'm getting this type of deal, like something about this feels sedative, Spirit's giving me. And it is healing. So, okay, Spirit's telling me almost like you'd feel or what you'd feel after going through surgery. So, and with the moon being here. So, you guys, in both of these cards, and actually, this is wild because I pulled 17 and 18. But anyway, both of these cards have a full moon. I don't know if you guys can see the full moon there and the full moon here. So, something about this energy is significant regarding the moon, and something about it being healing and almost like soothing, like a balm to our energy, almost like this movement. So I'm going to keep pushing through this and try to find the words. Thank you for bearing with me as I communicate, you guys. So Witch of the Winterwood. What needs healing within me right now, and how I can use the magic of herbs, flowers, and trees to restore my sense of well-being. So I really like this deck because it includes history. So I'm going to read it because often women who have been keys to the forward movement of our civilizations and our world have not been mentioned. And it's through women's countless dedication to healing and equity and justice and medicinal work, love, kindness, nurturing, tenderness, have we gotten as far as we have. So thank you to the women and to the feminine energies that continue to work under the light of the moon, because we're persecuted out in the day. I just wanted to say that. I'm speaking to my witches. All right. So Angela Davis, American activist, former Black Panther scholar and author, and Oya, the West African Yoruban goddess of Orisha, of lightning, oof, destructive rainstorms, fire, female leadership and transformation, are two yet connected embodiments of the warrior archetype, associated within the destructive forces of Mother Earth and the instinctive primal passion that burns within our spirit. Oya is short-tempered and quick to cut through lies and deceit with her machete. Yes. As opposed to the warrior who fights with weapons, Angela Davis fights with the power of her mind. She personifies the genius of the warrior, which is the ability to think in ways that we have not been taught. Oof. All right. So like I said, under heavy, heavy spiritual attack, under heavy attack. And though we're not called to wield swords, we are called to wield the sword of our mind, which is protection, which is being educated, which is being informed. So Spirit's telling me that we are talking to the people. Again, something about the darkness, about the veil, the cover of night, under the full moon. These conversations are not celebrated. Women speaking freely are not celebrated. Liberation speech, talk is not celebrated. People are harmed. People go missing for having messages like this. And I think everyone thinks it's a joke and it's all woo-woo, but people have literally been burned at stakes and hung for being intuitive and calling out the injustices of this world. Thank you, Spirit. This is about bigger shit, because Spirit is saying that it is time to work with Mother Nature to come up. All of these cards, you guys, and I know you can't see them very well. There's an ox and a lion. There's a swan, and she's outside. She's outside surrounded by all these little woodland creatures and things. All of these are about the feminine energy working in tandem with Mother Nature, with Earth. And so with that, we are witnessing hurricanes, massive fires, tornadoes. I live in Oregon. We hardly ever have tornadoes here. It doesn't really get, the temperature doesn't shift fast enough or dramatically enough oftentimes to create that kind of atmosphere. In the last 2 weeks, we've gotten blizzards, extreme thunderstorms and hailstorms, lightning and thunders, and tornadoes. Mother Earth is crying out and is saying, we are done. And the feminine and the divine masculine energy are assisting in this. Okay, so we're going to pop forward. So the other card we got was Anne the Fairy Queen for protection. Yeah. So we've got healing energy here. We've got protection energy, and we've got solidarity energy. This is for people. 2444 on my timer. 444. You might be seeing a lot. That's Archangel Michael's energy. I'm speaking to people who want to build communion, who want to build covens, who want to build empires. of other people who want to be liberated in love and in kindness, and in knowing that the biggest lie that we could ever believe is that we are in a shortage for resources or a shortage for anything. We live in a day and an age now that at the freaking snap of our fingertips, anything can appear. We can look up anything, we can order something and have it delivered from a warehouse to our door within the matter of minutes and hours. Okay. And I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm actually sensing spiritual attack as I read. My throat chakra is jacking up. So I'm going to take a minute. It will not be distracted, I will say that. Okay. Yeah, no. Not tonight. So, number 32 stands for protection, right? Spirit's saying this is what we're calling. So there's healing that's taking place right now. There's healing that Spirit is asking us to do as a community, collectively, and especially as divine femmes and divine masculines. There needs to be heavy emphasis on protection right now. Our energies and our spirits are under attack. I say that with certainty. 26 down on my timer. Do you notice how we have someone in the woods going to the earth, then someone with the water going to the animals, and now we've got somebody with another person, and they're working together, right? This is all about union. This is all about connecting with our oneness, connecting with our druid roots, connecting with our source connection, and figuring out how intuitively Spirit is calling us to move forward, because we are being asked to move into an energy that we've never seen before. Thank you for helping assist with unblocking my throat chakra, Archangel Michael. And actually, you know, it's funny, these chimes are for the throat chakra, and I normally don't use them because your girl has no problem letting you know what she thinks. But my throat chakra has been blocked lately, and I totally forgot I even had these, and I found them in a drawer today and said, ooh, I'm going to grab my chimies. I might need them. So, and for those of you that like to laugh and think sound healing is stupid and funny, sound is a literal frequency and vibration, and energy and movement, and carries frequency. So if you're still laughing at something you don't understand, you're missing out on its benefits. As I continue to speak clearer, because frequencies work. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so number 32. Is my mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual well-being being threatened or violated by another? And if so, what boundaries do I need to put in place to protect myself? Literally started the message with that. We are under attack. We need to be protecting ourselves right now. Protect your energy. The family member you keep coming around that's giving you bad stomach aches, that's making you nauseous and makes you feel like shit, you're not supposed to be around them. The boyfriend or girlfriend that makes you feel less than what you're worth and continues to play mind games and makes you think that you're the problem, you're not supposed to be with them. The job that you walk into every single day that doesn't honor your value and your worth and makes you feel like you need to be doing more and doing better, but there's nothing you could actually do to please them, that's not where you're supposed to be. Okay? So, call upon Ayn. I don't know how to say this. I'm really sorry. Ayn for protection if you feel that your personal sovereignty and safety is being physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually threatened. The Fairy Queen empathetically reminds you that even if you've been violated in some way, your honor can never be taken from you as it is inherent. And that is so important. We are being under attack, but guess what? Being under attack doesn't make you any less valuable or any less worthy. And quite frankly, Spirit's been giving me messages of people, I just want to call them, we're going to be kind today because we're not going to carry the same energy. People throwing rocks and hiding their hands and pretending to be your friends, pretending to be your besties, pretending to be somebody who wants to help you build your business, pretending to be your lover, somebody who lays next to you every night, but they're in competition with you and want to see you in ruin. I'm talking about people who do not wish you well, and you know it and you feel it in your body. Spirit is saying you cannot ignore it, and by doing so, you are hurting your body. And now this is where we're getting in. And I knew that this message was going to be deep tonight because your girl was meant to dive deep. I've got Cancer, Leo, Scorpio placements, lots of Gemini. I'm all about dissecting and cutting it up, right? If you've come to this message, please let me be your guide in this, because it is deep and it's muddy and it's dark energy, but I can help us get through it with the black and the gold, right? The gold is the light that is helping us, and the black is what's reflecting off of the gold to refine it, Spirit is saying. So with that being said, Rise of the Inner Warrior, which is number 17 card for solidarity. Ooh, hopefully I don't tip my table over here. Sorry, y'all, I'm getting comfy. My little legs are falling asleep. Alright, so how can I, in solidarity with others, direct my passion and genius towards fighting against oppression? Thank you. That's exactly, like I said, you guys, this is not just like, oh, spiritual union and we love love. This is about fighting for protection. This is about 3131 on the timer as I look down. It's about being united and being in union. This is about fighting for oppression. This is bigger than just he said, she said, or a spiritual versus the witches, or the light workers versus these. This is so much deeper than that. This is about what's physically here and present. Because as much as we want to be concerned with the spirit, which we should be, the spirit and the way that it's showing up and manifesting right now is attacking our people. It's taking away our women's rights. It's allowing people who are mentally unwell to legally obtain weapons, to walk into schools and to harm. Oh gosh, sorry you guys. I'm really trying. I'm trying. This energy is so dense and spirit is so angry. People who can legally obtain weapons and walk into schools and harm our children. People without homes on streets when there are vacant buildings and homes sitting there for years that the banks own. All the things. I'm not going to continue on the front, but Spirit is saying you know what's not right and you know what is out of alignment with Spirit's heart. And where those are oppressed, that is where Spirit is calling us directly to step into the margins, step into the darkness. Because so many of light workers, so many of spiritual people want to be on this spiritual love and light woo-woo journey, but nobody fucking steps in the trenches and in the darkness, which is where you go after you've gotten the light yourself. The Hermit in Tarot takes the light of illumination and it learns from it, and then guess what it does? It takes it and it transforms it like a magician. Alchemy, right? We have to exist in the dark spaces. We have to exist in the margins. We have to exist in being a part of and at the forefront of oppression, or we are not answering our calling. This is not about your soulmate and skipping off into the sunset. And though that's part of it when you're on a divine path, this is so much bigger than that. This is fighting oppression. Okay? I didn't expect this to come out, but we're rolling with it. So, did I read that card? See, I don't even know anymore. Spirit's like, whoa, there's a lot here. I'm sleepy. Thank you, you guys, for coming and sitting with me while I yawn and get angry on camera. I am so sick and tired of people doing other people dirty, of people taking advantage of people, of people harming other people. There's no excuse for it. And you do have a moral and an ethical responsibility to heal so that your harm does not continue to perpetuate harm onto others. There's no reason for it. And I have sympathy and I have empathy for hurt. I have sympathy and I have empathy for trauma and responding in ways that we are not always proud of, because I've done the same and I do the same, right? We are human, we are flawed, but it's about accountability and it's about a choice to do differently. And Spirit saying, by choosing not to do differently, you are actively oppressing. You are actively part of the oppression. You're actively part of the darkness. You're actively part of the energy that is dense and snuffing out the light of this world, or trying to. But as the dark gets darker, so does the light, right? Duality. Okay. How can I, in solidarity with others, direct my passion and genius towards fighting against oppression? I'm so sorry, you guys. My allergies, see, everything's going crazy. You're being called to tap into the heart of the goddess Oya. Again, right? Same goddess over and over and over. So maybe this is significant for you. Maybe you need to be looking into Oya as a goddess who's revealed herself to you in this reading, masculine or feminine, right? She's an energy presenting herself and saying, hey, I stand for those that are marginalized, and I work with the energies that wish to see all people free. Will you stand with me, yes or no? Will you stand with us, yes or no? Because you will have to choose. Tap into the heart of the goddess Oya and the mind and the activist of Angela Davis to become the embodiment of the mature warrior who fights for something greater than yourself. Recognize that you cannot be free when others are oppressed, and stand in solidarity with others who possess the same commitment to a particular cause. Women, especially minority women, have often been excluded from being identified with the warrior, as this archetype has primarily been associated with men and masculinity throughout the ages. What's more, some women continue to suffer under the rule of the shadow warrior, who reveals in violence and misogyny. Yet, the mature warrior consciousness is rising, particularly in those who historically have been oppressed in silence, and is compelling us to proclaim within, I am responsible for what happens here, and I must do what I can to make a better world for myself and others. Yes, literally what I was just saying. Thank you, Spirit, for that. So, this message is about illumination. This message is about standing up for oppression. Standing up and fighting oppression. This message is about unity and solidarity. And again, if you're not on my Snapchat, I usually do little mini reads there, like a pre-energy thing. And I was like, I feel heavily that this has to do with a divine love, divine counterpart type of deal, but also divine feminines and divine masculines coming together and forming community. I've been working with one of my best friends in the community now, Sabrina, for Women of Wolves, with the lovers that just fell out again. And we have started gathering divine feminine energies and collective energy and forming groups and having these conversations and holding space for each other and our divine experiences. And what a fucking gift, because people are not having these conversations, or at least not openly, not in this day and age. And so as we enter into the year of Aquarius, yeah, with the tower coming in, shit's getting fucked up. Spirit saying it's time to do things differently. We have a choice. So, divine creator of light and love. I know that was an intro to the energy. Whoa. I'm feeling called to do a little bit of the archetypes first. What can you... Okay, we're going to reshuffle. Divine creator, please give me what spirits, what energy, what messages surround this reading, please. And please guide me, because there's a lot to sift through here. And I'm trying. I'm feeling like I'm walking through the mud. Spirit's giving me an image of a lotus. So the lotuses are created in the mud. Alright. Give me the archetype, Spirit. What is the energy of this reading? What do you want us to start out with? Oh, my phone's gonna die. That's alright. I feel like we're wrapping up here. Thank you, Spirit. So, ooh, we just... Woo! That's that. We just got the vision fallout with 2 owls. We've got 2 hands holding, and this is what's wild about this card. I'll have to insert it somewhere, but before I did this, I told you guys I did a little mini pull, and I pulled the vow, which were hands holding each other, and then the seed. No, there's another card with hands holding, and I said, okay, this is about unity and coming together and fighting. Look what just came out, the vision. Hands holding, balance, masculine and feminine. We've got rainbow energy. Did I not say I started the reading seeing visions of rainbows? And there's an eye in the mountain peak here. This literally says the vision, and there's a golden coin on it. Black and gold energy, you guys. I'm getting full body chills right now. Whew. Okay, Spirit. This is big. You guys, you're watching me stretch my abilities right now because Spirit is really... And this song that's playing right now is called Light Up. We're talking about this light energy. This is big. This is deeper than I usually am willing to go on camera because a lot of these things I can get deep, but Spirit sings now's the time. The vision. Okay? And with that, the river. Didn't I talk about the fucking river with the land of milk and honey and flowing down and being in a state of being medicated, of this medicinal river-like energy, you guys? And the rainbow. 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 I can't make it up. Okay? There are many things in this life that I will admit that I am not great at, that I will admit that I'm wrong at. This is not one of them. If you're here still, please listen to what I'm saying because Spirit is saying this is it. The vision. Okay. Whoa, this is wild. Spirit is so wild. We are calling in things that have the potential, you guys, to absolutely recreate and rebuild the foundation of our society. I hope you know that is this is the type of energy that I'm working with right now, that we are working with right now. Look how tiny this is. I cannot. Pardon me. Like I said, the message has to be delivered. I'm struggling, but we're going to get it done. Spirit said drink your water. All right. So with the vision, it stands for potent imagination, synchronicity, and trust. So it says when dark, literally been talking about this darkness, disconnect from art and dreams, listless and aimless. Go deeper. Okay, I talked about tiredness, you guys. Listen, you can gauge how connected you are to your vision by how tired you are. Since the vision feeds your energy, it affects our life force and vitality. So maybe some of you are in this river-like state, just waiting for your vision to come to you. You felt it, but you're exhausted. You can't keep going forward. You're just resting. Look at art you loved when you were young. Listen to old records and poems. There are ways to activate the vision within us, okay? So, the dream, the imagined, the revealed. And you know what? Now that this is crazy to me because the fact that I channeled that movie. So in Shark Boy and Lava Girl, one of my favorite movies, I will watch it as an adult. I don't even care. But as they're going through the land of milk and honey, I'm just calling it that. I don't know what it was actually called, but it was a river milk. Or a river made of milk, yeah. With a bunch of sweets. And the song that he was singing was, close your eyes, go to sleep, dream a dream, you little pleep. Dream, 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 dream. But it's about dreaming. It's about going to sleep and being, again, I'm feeling like sedated or almost like, you know when you like release a mist into the air, almost like mushrooms do. You fall asleep, which is wild because I grabbed my Midnight Magic mushroom deck. So Spirit's telling me to grab a final card from there as confirmation for this, okay? So, it is said that we are each born with a unique vision, a destiny towards which we are aimed. It is also said that we forget the vision the moment we are born. Thus, we are sent on a lifelong journey of rediscovery, which is all about the twin flame journey, right? As twins, our journey is to unbecome everything that we've been programmed to. The spiritual journey, the alchemist journey. Thus, we are sent on a lifelong journey of rediscovery. Such is the elusive nature of the vision. It slips away, yet it guides. It appears in strange dreams and surreal images, seemingly unattainable and prosperous. When we are connected to the vision, we carry an inspired, enchanted aliveness that others recognize. I just shared a post today that said, would you believe me if I told you that the only thing that you had to do to ignite the flames in others was to never let yours die? Being your radiant self literally is contagious. It lights up other people inevitably. And when you allow spirit to shine through you and Christ consciousness, the consciousness of the universe, divinity to come through you, when you allow yourself to open up in that way and be vulnerable, you light little sparks in everyone else. And you may never see it and you may never know it, but it's there. And it's like little kindling forest fires. It continues to go. Okay. We trust in the world and its synchronicities. We walk through new doors and its wondrous opportunities. We all want to be near those with vision. They emit energy more potent than any elixir. When we lose connection to the vision, life becomes dull and exhausting. Lacking meaning, bring back the mystery, bring back the dreams. So Spirit's saying we're in this space of the vision coming together, holding this vision together and allowing, look at the serpent, you guys. We are literally in the year of the snake. And the two owls on the sides, owls representing wisdom, an old established family, I'm hearing. This is about legacy. All right, we're going to move on to the river. And something about the song, Spirit keeps bringing it back, and it's actually irritating me, but Spirit's like, right, that's why I'm giving it to you. So the song lyrics are, close your eyes, go to sleep, dream a dream, you little pleep. Dream, 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 dream. Close your fist, shut your mouth, or close your eyes, shut your mouth, for my fist will put you out. Dream, 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 dream. And again, I don't feel like that's literal 46 down on my timer. But there is an energy of Spirit being like, yo, I keep telling you to rest. I'm telling you to sit your ass down. I'm telling you to let this lull you to sleep because you are undergoing energetic and spiritual surgery right now. I keep getting that. And you need to let it happen. Also, I never realized that this is a reflection of a horse upside down in the river. Horses represent freedom. So let's go into this and read our card, and then we're going to wrap up here shortly because I've had you guys this time for far enough, and Spirit's saying, yep, we're coming to the end of the message, which I'm grateful for. I honestly didn't think I had enough energy to get through this one, so yay. I say, yeah, that's the energy of Spirit because it's not mine, and I'm grateful. All right, let me stop rambling and find the river. So the river, acceptance, grace, reflection, and forgiveness. When dark torment of emotions flooding are overwhelmed. Yeah, so I'm feeling heavily. A lot of you are overwhelmed. You can only resist a river for so long. Eventually it will pull you toward change, so you may as well get in with the style and grace. Yeah, literally. That's what Spirit's saying. Like, close your eyes, shut your mouth, or my fist will put you out. Like, I'm trying to make this easy for you. Spirit's trying to make this as kind and as gentle as it can be. Spirit's trying to give us vision and trying to give us energies and things that are calming to our nervous system. But if we're not receptive to this, if we're not flowing and going with the freaking flow, we are here for a purpose. And I hate when people are like, if you don't step into your calling, someone else will take it. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. There is something in this life that only you can do, believe it or not. And it may never get done and the world will continue without it. But what will the world be like if you brought that gift to the world? Nothing will ever be taken from you that's for you. You will never forfeit something and lose it to somebody else. Right? It just is what it is. So Spirit's saying, close your eyes, shut your mouth, or my fist will put you out. Dream, 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 dream. Something about the dream state, the astrals. Maybe you've been dreaming more. You've been having visions of somebody specific. Spirit's saying, pay attention to this. All right. The river is emotion. When you are in it, its current, you will know it by the bursting forth of tears, laughter, song, despair, and the emotions flow with its current. Yeah, so I was telling you guys that I was in the middle of dancing this morning, this afternoon actually, and was so entranced in the music that I just literally broke and started sobbing at 49:49 on my timer. I'm talking full body shakes. To be quite honest, I don't think I've cried like that since I experienced the death of one of my students. And yeah, all that to be said is I don't think I've opened and busted like that in a way since I've experienced a death, a traumatic and tremendous loss of some sort, a breakup, maybe something like that. So the fact that I felt that energy move through me in a way that was so familiar that I've only felt with grief and loss and death tells me that energetically, collectively, or even as the divine collective, as twins, we are shedding some energy that is painful. It's painful. I sobbed and I danced through it, and as much as I tried, I couldn't understand it. And my brain was like, what is happening right now? I'm not upset. But something in the music and with my body allowed my body to process through grief that I have not yet even been able to put words to because there's so much. And I don't deny that. I am incredibly joyous and I am incredibly hurt. I'm still healing. And I'm still learning every day. So, the river means the stream, the flow, and the current. My storage is getting full, so if this cuts out, I'm so sorry, you guys. But like I said, the message will get, what needs to be said will be said, and I trust that fully. So there's a reason so many rituals of change and rebirth take place in the river. Didn't I start with saying that? Get by water. It's forgiveness embodied in physical form. Without asking anything in return, the river washes away what is no longer necessary, smoothing over sharp edges and accepting all of our mistakes and grievances. When we step in, once we step in, we are no longer in control. The river carries us further down the stream of transformation than we plan to go. Yeah, the stream of transformation, like the stream of milk and honey. I think actually in the movie it was called the stream of consciousness. I'm gonna have to Google that, and if that's the case, then because what spirit like using this movie to channel to me right now is absolutely insane, and I'm loving every second of it. The stream of consciousness. I wish I could look it up, but my phone is recording currently. So anyway, please look it up, you guys. Let me know down in the comments. Please just comment something right now that you guys are processing, something that you're chewing on. Send me a heart emoji to let me know that you feel me, that you're here too. You don't have to say anything personal. I just want to feel you guys. I want to know who you are. I want to know that you're out there. And if you're not comfortable, then know that I feel your energy regardless, and I'm holding space for you. And I hope that you accept your place in this community and you're open about it, because it can be scary. So, its waters have a special gift for reflecting back to us a new and dreamlike vision. Once the tears have passed, we see ourselves as we haven't before, with a little more lightness, grace, and fluidity. Keep in mind that keep in mind that you... I cannot talk right now. I'm so tired. Okay. And also this, do you see how tiny this is, you guys? Keep in mind the you that stands within the river is the real you, full of deep emotion and potential, nothing to hide, nothing to judge. May you drink in the sight of your true self, as I was just saying. And also, it's important to mention that this is Cancerian energy. Cancers are rulers of the 4th house, which is all about stability and home. So Spirit's saying very, very, very important right now. Yes, look at this energy at the bottom of the deck, you guys. I literally was channeling black, gold, and rainbow. The creator, excuse me, with the medallion, black, white, and gold. And I swear that all these cards are not that color.